Okay, everybody, we're gonna make a net here. A net is a flat representation of a three-dimensional shape. So if I were to draw a cube like this, I have to imagine unwrapping it so that it lays out flat. So this we'll call the top and the front, and we'll say the right side. And over here you have the left side, you have the bottom, and the back. Let's call it K. So if I lay it out flat, I have a top, and then there's the front, and we have our right side and our left side, and we have the bottom, which is right next to the front, and then we have the back. Okay, so it ends up being like that when I flatten it out. So we have top is top, front, the B is on the bottom, and then it wraps all the way around to make K, and then I have my left side and right side made there. So what I want to do is now I want to make a triangular prism. I'm going to make two of them, but it's going to be 3, 4, and 12 tall. Now to make this into a net, I want to think about each side. So this flat face right here, I can use the Pythagorean theorem to figure out this is a 3, 4, 5. So this flat face, we'll call that F, is going to be 5 by 12. And then next to that is going to be another rectangle, and going around the side and wrapping it. This will be 3 by 12. And then the next side will be 4 by 12. And then on each side, let's see, above, so the 4 can fold over. If I unfold that, right, and made it up flat, there would be a right triangle there, and same thing on the other side. So that's my net for the triangular prism. And when I build this, I want to put some tabs on there, and I'm just going to put some tabs so that when I fold it, I can glue it together. And that's just, I'll put a tab probably there, and there, and there, and there. And then this tab will wrap around and stick into that tab. So that's my plan, and now I'm going to go ahead and construct it. I'll go ahead and speed up the video at this point and just follow along, and if you need to slow things down, you can pause it.
Okay, the first thing you want to do is find the center of the paper, and you can do that just by drawing diagonal lines. Then you want to make your length to be 12 centimeters, and you can find a perpendicular line just by taking another piece of paper to draw across. I go ahead and measure out my 3, 4, and 5 centimeter lengths, and then draw horizontal lines going across. Then I want to draw the right triangles that are going to go on the top and the bottom of the prism. So I just measure out 3 and 3, and then connect the dot back, and then I put the tabs on there and go ahead and cut it out. Make sure you're careful with your scissors, don't cut yourself. Then I go ahead and trace another copy of the same thing because we want to make two of them. First I put the points down with a hard press, and then I just trace around it lightly. And then I go back in with the ruler and make my lines harder. And then go ahead and cut that one out as well. Now this is kind of a preference, but to fold, I like to take the dull side of the knife. So the knife is actually flipped upside down right there. I take the dull side and I kind of score the edges so that way it folds, makes a nice clean crease. Then I just check to make sure everything fits up. Right here I'm careful to make sure that I'm going to fold it the right way, because you could fold it the wrong way and not have the triangle go the right direction. So I was just making sure that I cut it the right way and it would fold up the right way so that I could put the two prisms together to make a box. Okay, then I get the glue out. Put the glue on. I smear it across so it'll even it out. You should hold the ends and hold it for 5 seconds or more just to make sure it sticks well. Right there I had to put some more glue in because it was not sticking well. I cut off the little bits of the tabs so it would fit up better. Little adjustments that you might have to make while you're making this. And I go ahead and glue up the second one. So what you're going to be doing is determining what is the diagonal that goes across the whole box. If it goes from the bottom to the top all the way across, all you would have to do is actually measure across the face of one of these prisms. So I'll let you figure out how you're going to do that. And there it is.